Hi guys, welcome to my channel, VTM. This is my first video, okay? This is the fourth time I filmed this, so we'll see how this time goes. But I'm very excited to start this journey with you guys. I'm looking forward to see what comes next and things like that. So we're gonna get right into the channel. This is my slogan that I just came up with maybe 2 days ago. So make sure you guys remember and say it with me every time you come in. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm my own cup of tea. So if you don't like me or you can't handle me, don't drink me. Simple as that. So for this intro video, I did some research and I looked up some questions that some people have answered previously in their intros. I know this is kind of like a 2008 thing, but why don't we bring it back to the roots of YouTube and see what this brings, okay? So why don't we get started with the video right now? Here we go. All right, question number one says, what is my name and what's the name of my channel? Like I said, the name of the channel is VTM and my name is Obed. So, hi everyone, my name is Obed and welcome to VTM. The second question says, what does the name of your channel mean? Alright guys, so this is gonna go a little deep. I am gonna take out a video on things that I'm gonna mention why I call this channel that and go into more detail why, but this is a brief summary, okay? So the name of my channel means my voice through me. That's why it's called VTM. It just means a lot to me because it started as a title of my book that I started to write maybe a year ago. I'm still in chapter 4. It's a slow process. I'm gonna get there. But it's basically my story of me going through the GBS syndrome. If you guys don't know what that is, it's called Guillain-Barré syndrome. And what it is, it's basically your autoimmune system attacks your own nervous system. So, you know, again, the title of my channel came from the idea of writing this book, which is still not finished, but it's on the progress. As of now, it has a different name. I'm not going to share it with you guys yet, but hopefully soon. That's what the title means. The third question says, where am I from? I'm currently living in San Diego for about, gosh, 17 years. I am originally from Mexico. I and my parents are also from Mexico. They come from Oaxaca. It's down south of Mexico, close to, it's the neighboring state of Veracruz. So, yeah, that's where I come from, and that's where I'm from. Question number 4 says, why did you start this YouTube channel? So, I'm starting this YouTube channel. I wanted to start this YouTube channel 2 years ago when I went through my whole recovery process of the GPS, but because it was so hard and extreme straining in my body and in my mental health, you know, I always wanted to start things and they never flourished. You know, I still go through some of the, you know, mental health problems that I, you know, was going through at the time, but I feel that I've gotten to a place where I can actually, you know, share my story and share what, you know, I've gone through and how it's changed me as a person. So, this is why I started this YouTube channel. You know, I also want with this YouTube channel to be kind of like a learning aspect for you guys, not only for you guys, but also for me. Like I said, this channel will be about my life and the way I see things. I do see a lot of channels that, you know, they do that, but I want to get you guys to a personal level. I go through a lot of mental health problems, so that's definitely a topic I want to talk about. That's not always going to be the case, but I want to show kind of the real truth behind like mental health problems, because, you know, there's some days that I wake up and I don't even want to go to work, or I don't even want to wake up, and those are the days that I feel like a lot of people don't talk about. And I know it's hard, but I want to be able to share that with you guys because I think that's reality. And I want to be able to show that to you guys, that you guys are not alone. We all go through it, but there's a way you can overcome that. So the other reason also is because I love to share my opinion. I have an opinion about everything that you can possibly think of. So what I want to do with this channel is share my opinion, whether that's fashion, makeup, skincare, learning about myself, anything that might come into my crazy mind. And I also see this as a creative outlet. I'm a very creative person, and sometimes when I am depressed and when I am feeling down, the way I manage to get through that is by being creative. And so I think this is also going to be very therapeutic for me. And it might be my own version of my therapy. So, it can also be a therapy session for you to hear somebody else who might be going through the same things. So that's why I started this YouTube channel. Question number 6 says, who is your target audience on YouTube? To be honest, my target audience is everyone out there who can relate to me in some aspect. You don't have to be, the same race as I am. You don't have to be gay. You don't have to be straight, whatever. You don't have to be anything. As long as you can identify and you can understand that, we all go through certain things and you can relate in some sort of manner with me, then you are my target audience. I want to reach out people who feel like, sometimes all you see and all you feel is that you're sick. And I go through this and I might get emotional a little bit, but sometimes that's all I feels, that I'm going to be in pain for the whole entire rest of my life. And all the struggles keep on coming and everything keeps on changing. And if it's not one thing, it's another thing. And it doesn't have to be like that. And, I'm still learning that. I'm definitely not saying I'm an expert on it, but it is one of those things, again, like I said, I want to be able to share that with everyone. And if you can relate in some aspect of you struggling through life and you don't know how to, get through it or overcome those kind of situations, I'm here to help you. I'm here to show you how I get through it. My way might not work for you or might not work for all of you, but that's what works for me. And I want to be able to share that with you guys. So hopefully you guys can implement what I do into your life so that you guys can become better people and better human beings and overcome those obstacles that life throws at you, whether you want them or not. So that's one of the things that I want to show you guys. And that's what my target audience is. Again, if you can relate to me in one aspect, it doesn't have to be my sexuality, it doesn't have to be my race, it doesn't have to be anything. As long as you're here to listen and you're here to support, because I also want this to be kind of like a support group. If you meet somebody through this channel, then that's what I'm here for. And I've done my job and I've done everything I can to help you get through those difficult times. Because, there's sometimes I do have my friends and I do have other people, who I can rely on. But there's some times where, I feel completely alone and I feel like I can't share that with anybody. But if I help you meet somebody, if you feel the same way I do, and you meet somebody and you meet friends through this, then that is the perfect thing. And I feel like that's the perfect goal to have, to create a community or a support group where you can feel comfortable sharing your problems. And that's what I want, because me sitting here, I'm putting myself in a really vulnerable position, sharing this with all of you and understanding that, there's going to be things that I'm going to tell you guys and there's going to be things that I'm not going to tell you guys because it's, privacy. But I want to be transparent with you guys at the same time by letting you guys know that there's going to be moments in my life where I'm going to be able to share things with you, and there's going to be moments in my life where I'm not. And it's for privacy or for sensible information that I would rather not share with you guys. But I'm going to try to be as transparent as I can be, but I also want you guys to understand that aspect of, there's a certain boundary and a certain line that I can cross, and there's certain lines that I cannot cross. So again, that's what my target audience is. Question 7 says, what do you hope to achieve with this YouTube channel? I think I already mentioned that in the previous question. Again, I want this to be a support group. I want this for us to, share our stories. I want to bring a couple of my friends to share kind of like how they deal with, depression, mental health issues, what they think about, fashion, makeup, skincare, anything that, as a human being, we go through, and we have to, like, overcome certain obstacles, whether that's being, not feeling well, a medical condition, um, just personal problems that you might be going through. That's why I want, like, this YouTube channel to be. I want it to be a support system for you, not only for you but also for me, because the bigger support system that you have in your life, the better person you are, and the quicker you can overcome those things. Question number 8 says, who are your 3 top YouTube channels? All right. So my top 3 YouTube channels would be Jeffree Star, because I love makeup. This makeup has been something that, to be honest, for the past year, I've gotten a little bit more invested in, and I enjoy doing it. I typically only do it to go out, or, special occasions, or just when I feel like I need something just to get me a little bit up. So that's when I do makeup. I don't do it every day. It's not for me every day. I would rather sleep 30 minutes more than, get up 30 minutes earlier just to have time to do my makeup. And sometimes it doesn't take only 30 minutes for me. I am a perfectionist. I am, detail oriented. And I'm very excruciating and critical about how things look. So it does take me sometimes a little while, sometimes a little less, but it's one of those things. The second one, the second channel that it's on my top 3 would be Bebe.I. If you guys don't know this channel, this is a Mexican channel. Again, like I said, I am Mexican, so I do speak both English and Spanish. So for me, sometimes I need to have both languages coming and going. I can't only support on my English, and I can't only, stand in my Spanish, because I live in this world where, or I was lucky enough to come into this world where I speak 2 languages. But anyways, so Bebe Teo is a Mexican channel that, there are LGBT. It's an LGBT Mexican YouTube channel, and their focus is to educate the LGBT population and inform. And they're advocates for the, LGBT community down in Mexico and in Latin America. And I um, I found them, to be honest, like maybe 4 years ago, I would say. And I love it because they make me laugh. And Pepe is hilarious, and I see myself in him a lot of the times. The way he laughs, my sister says I laugh like him, and I feel like I can relate to him, and we're literally almost the same person sometimes. But then I also connect very well with Theo, and I can see myself as him, because he's a little bit more chill and more relaxed, but he's snappy, and that could be me sometimes. I can be either or, and so that's why I really enjoy that YouTube channel. I've learned so many things through them, and I've kept myself updated with what the things that are going down in Mexico, so they're very informative. My number 3 pick for my top 3 YouTube channels right now, because sometimes it does change, but I do enjoy Edward Avila. He's a K-beauty YouTuber, and I actually just happened to stumble on him maybe like August of last year, and I enjoy K-beauty. I enjoy K-dramas. I enjoy watching series, whether, any type of drama that is out there, I do enjoy it. And again, hello, who doesn't love drama? So, I do enjoy that aspect of it, and I've learned so many makeup tricks from him. Like I said, I've recently, over the past year, I've been getting more into the makeup, you know, junky aspect of things, where I do enjoy doing my makeup. And right now I'm in this trend where it's like I'm really into the K beauty or K idol makeup, and that's what I like to do on myself, because I was trying different things, and how, here in America we do makeup a different way, stronger, bold, and that wasn't really working for me. I never felt really comfortable like with the super crazy eyeshadow. And again, like I said, over the last year, that's what I was trying to do for the first 4 months. And I was like, I was noticing it was not working for me. And, it was inviting. So then when I found him and I kind of started watching more of him, I started to pick up a little bit more of his skills and how to apply, eyeshadows and different things. But I incorporated to my makeup routine, and right now that's what I'm loving, and it does complement my eye shape a little bit more than what I was doing with a standard American way of doing makeup. So I'm really enjoying him. So those are my three picks: Jeffrey, Pepe Teo, and Nedor Avila. Question number 9 says, who inspired you to start this YouTube channel? My inspiration, actually, I really wanted to start a YouTube channel back in maybe 2014. And I always wanted to because, as I was growing up and I was still in high school, when I did come out, I started to watch Mark and Ethan. It's a gay YouTube channel, and, they really inspired me. And one of their slogans was every day is a great day. And one of the things that I took from them was that, because I would have to say sometimes that every day is going to be a great day, because I was going through a lot of things, personal issues that, in a future video I could share that with you guys, and my life story, or I can draw my life back again, like, again, like I said, 2008, 2012 YouTube trends, so you guys get to know a little bit more about me. But at the same time, you know, they did put that spark on it. And then about 2 years ago, when I was diagnosed with the GBS, when I was in the hospital, one of the nurses told me I should maybe write a book, or I should write a blog, because there's a lot of people out there who go through the same experience I do, and they don't know how to handle it, or they don't know how to go through it. And I could also find a connection with somebody who can understand the situation that I was in. And, I didn't think about that until like maybe 6 months until my recovery process. And that's when I started writing the book. And it feels so well to be able to share that with someone, or just write it down, and to get it out of me, because I know I was having a really hard time at that point. It came with frustration, it came with, just feeling defeated, all these things. And I realized, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm probably not the only one who feels this way, in life, or somebody who has or is going through something like what I'm going through right now at this moment. There's probably somebody out there who's feeling the exact same way as me. And so I started to kind of do a little bit of research, and, about what a successful YouTube channel does. And I did all those things, and I got started. I created my own logo. I bought lights. I bought all of these things, and I was so excited. But then I lost that drive to try to advance into it. And so, this year, for some reason, actually it was back in November, and after 2 years of trying to recover from the GBS, I saw my neurologist, and she she pointed out that we did a bunch of tests, and tests came back, and she said that my autoimmune system was still attacking my nervous system. It was not getting worse, but it wasn't getting better. So we built this plan that I would start getting infusions, IVIG infusions. And, you know, it scared me. And it was one of those things where I was like, oh my God, like, here we go again. And I, it took me a while, but I was like, I know I have to do this. There's literally no other choice. Um, I have to do this. And something sparked in my mind, and I was like, I want to document this because I want to show people who go through something similar to what I go through every month, or at that moment what I went through, getting infusions for 5 days straight with nonstop. I want to be able to share that with somebody to let you guys know that you are not alone. If you're going through something hard, you can get through it. So that's what inspired me back again. And also hearing things from Edward and Jeffrey and, Pepe Teo, um, just very positive things, at that moment were going on in my life. Not the best things, but things were getting better. And I was like, I'm doing this to get better for myself. So I'm going to push through it. And my purpose was to start this YouTube channel and to upload this video at the beginning of the year, literally within the second week. And then after that, I was going to share the footage that I filmed while getting my infusions. Things didn't work out that way, but that's life. Question number 10 says, if you could collab with anyone, who would it be? So for me, collabing with someone, I would definitely love to collab with Pepe Teo. Definitely. I think we would have a blast. Jeffrey, definitely. Oh my gosh, there is so many things I want to pick his brain on, like how he's so successful on YouTube, not only on YouTube, but in, his life and the way he sees things. Because sometimes I do relate to him, and it's one of those things that I would love to learn and just kind of like pick his brain on certain questions that I have, in certain aspects of life, and, any feedback that he would give me. Yeah, and then the the third option would be Edward, or Mark and Ethan. But I just feel like they are amazing people, and I would definitely like to collab with either Edward or Mark and Ethan. I just feel like we could talk about our experience as, members of the LGBTQ plus community, and I just think we could also have really fun and enjoy, whether it's a makeup video, just talking about our experiences, or just sitting down and sharing different aspects. So yeah, I hope you guys learn about me and about the YouTube channel. I hope you guys subscribe. Hope you guys share, like, click the notification button for future videos. And it was a blast. I enjoyed myself. Yes, although this was the fourth time me filming this, I think, this is probably the best one. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!